And we're back. So we are now at the Fate board Shadow. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. Let's figure out a little bit what's going on here. Okay, this looks to be the new higher difficulty challenge. Okay, so let's see here. Fate boards are quests that are only available for a limited time. So this is not a permanent thing. Playing Fate boards will earn you a variety of rewards determined by how many quests you've completed by the end of the period during which the quest is available. Complete all quests within a single stage to unlock the next one. What's more, progress made in stages and quests will be carried over into future board events. This feels very similar to Tower. Also, new Fate board stages will be added regularly. Keep in mind that Fate board functionality is not unlocked until you complete Chapter 2. Okay, great. So let's take a look at this. So we've got details. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Okay. So these guys right here, this is our adamant. This is used to refine our weapons. Do we get any of the ones? Okay, looks like this is being relatively generous with us. Now remember, when I talked about the paid shop, that 10 of these were being equivocated to 5,000 free gems. So this is either very, very challenging, because we got to clear up to 15 quests. This is either very challenging or they're being very generous with these first few handouts. So if we take a look at the rewards here, aha, so we get even more for completing these rewards. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this real quickly. Alrighty, so this is light. Dark works well in this situation. Let's see. Clear with no members incapacitated. Clear with characters whose preferred weapon is a one-hand sword. And clear with all characters' dark affinity main weapons. And for our first clear, we get a verse of truth. So this is something that can go towards our character's exaltation. Now, the suggested force on this is 140,000. Let's go ahead and take a look at our enemy here. Reduces non-dark damage taken by 50%. Status conditions immune to stun. Reduces all damage taken by 50% for 60 seconds from the start of a wave. Okay, interesting. All right. Attacks the target in the party and raises their own defense. Deals powerful attacks when HP is below 25%, which means we want to burst this enemy down. So I am fairly confident in this loadout that we can go ahead. Oh, the loadout bonuses do we get? Increases the stats of equipped dark affinity weapons by 200%. Wow. Okay, that's chonky. Well, let's go ahead and take our 2B in here and let's see how she performs with the big kids. All right. So this is just mission 1, and there are 15 of these. Mission 1, starting at 140,000 team power, is this is going to ramp up. So let's take this off auto. I may want to save her character skill until we get to the boss. Let's just see how this looks. This feels very much like Tower. These regular trash mobs have a lot of health. And 2B just got poisoned. Okay. That was a cool animation. Nice.
Unpleasant.
Okay. Tell you what, let's go ahead and buff everybody up here. Oh, she hurts herself when she does that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shoot. I didn't even think about that. Let's go ahead and heal us real quickly. All right, good stuff. And it comes back very quickly. Wow. Oh, is because she hurt herself. Maybe it was because she hurt herself that her character skill came back so quickly. That is interesting. So she can reliably create a 25%. Is it a 25% or is it 30%? It's 25% team buff each round.
Out to anger me.
That is very interesting. All right. So the question is, can we burst this guy down? We're not doing a ton of damage to him. But Lavanya can break the attack or break the defense. 2B can boost the attack. And then our companion can boost the attack as well. So let's go ahead and let him use these up. Let's go ahead and boost everybody up. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we could burst this guy down. Now, what happened with 2B is that her the weapon she's using right now actually has a very powerful caged vigor built into it. So she works even though she's more tuned towards light affinity. She actually works very well with dark affinity because dark affinity primarily focuses on the caged vigor. And with her own ability, she's boosting attack and lowering herself into that critical HP range. So, interesting. And you can see we've got 10 stacks of attack on Yuri. We got 5 on each Lavanya and 2B. That actually worked out pretty well. Okay. And so now we get this first reward here, this Verse of Truth. Now, each of these guys, they apply to a single character, not a single costume, which means that when you use them on a character, all of the costumes gain the benefit. So I'm just going to say right now that I'm probably going to dump my first one into Yuri because it's Yuri. I got it. So let's go ahead and take a look at this real quickly. We are going to go over here to our enhancements. Actually, let's go ahead and just do an enhance on Yuri here from the screen. Now, I don't see, is it in the, no? Okay, so I don't see an exalt in here. Let's go to exalt. There it is. Okay, it's its own thing. Okay, gotcha. Alrighty. So characters can be exalted in exchange for gold and the required materials. A character can be exalted up to 5 times, with their level cap raised for all costumes going up by 2 each time you do. Keep in mind that the costume's level will not increase along with the new cap, meaning experience points must be earned for each costume or experience materials must be put into each costume. So let's just go ahead and take a look at Yuri here. We have one of these exalts. Okay. Is it going to work? or am I going to have an internet poo-poo moment? Okay. So now her level cap has been raised by 2. The new level cap with the exaltations goes up to 100. So you can see she's got a check mark right there. And we can take a look at our missions. We probably got some goodies for doing that. Let's see what we got here. We got a bunch of new mama medals. Okay, good stuff. And our challenge missions, we exalted Yuri 1 time, so we get some gems for that. Let's go ahead and collect on those. Groovy. And our special here, what did we get? We got 300 mama points. Okay, so we're going to be getting a lot of mama points throughout this anniversary. So these missions right here, if we go back to our quests and we go back to our subquests and we go back over to this guy, these are going to be how we get these rewards. Now this guy right here, you can see there's 2 of the weapon, adamant, which is going to increase the potency of each of our weapons. So these are going to vary. We're not going to be getting a ton of those exalt materials for the characters, so you need to be choosy with them. You just play it by ear. Yuri, again, she's a favorite of mine, and I've gotten a lot of use out of her. I may as well level cap her right now. Boom. Let's see how much her stats went up. Wow. Okay. I did a Owen Wilson. Wow. All right. Okay. So we gained about 100 attack. So there is going to be a bit, a mild stat buff here. And I'm just going to go ahead and let's back out of this. Let's go back over to these missions. And I'm going to just say that there's a lot to play around with in here. We've got our new record event. We've got our resurrected challenge event. We've already done all these. Special enhancement quests, record happy home. Okay, were new things added to the shop for this guy? I was expecting them to be, but they weren't. Okay, so there was no new materials or anything added to the shop for this. Eternal Steps Exchange Metal. Okay, so this is the new event. This is our banner here. I haven't used that yet. Here is our celebratory banner. Okay, so this is the paid, I think. Interesting. So the paid one you can actually pull on any. Why would you do that? I guess if you go to pity, you get a pick of the litter. And this is essentially, yeah, this is a lot of them. So is this all of the anniversary units as well, or is it just our new ones? It looks like it's just our new ones. And a bunch of others. If you're going to pity, you're probably going to pity on the anniversary. So I would just stick with those three. And yes. Okay, excellent. Excellent. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it here with this. We have that new game mode to work through, very similar to Tower. The enemies are going to be chonkier, and remember what it said. This is a new game mode that's going to focus a little bit more on healing. There's going to be sustained battles, and you saw the force power on that map. It was only 140,000. Now, to put that into comparison, if we jump over here to our dungeons, for example, let's go over here to a dungeon that I farm very quickly and very regularly. And this is going to be the Aberrant Memories dungeon, because I'm usually looking for the Blighted Flowers set. Now, floor 10 of this is 110,000. I can clear this thing out no problem, super duper duper quick. But let's go to something that's a little bit slower. Let's go to our newest dungeon. And this one I can clear out consistently, no problem, like no problems at all. 240,000. And I usually move through this dungeon pretty quick. Let's look at one more over here. Cyber Memories, another one that I've been able to clear through very easily. 200,000 power. So what you can see here is that even though the force power on these new challenges is starting at a lower point than what you're seeing here, the battles are going to be much more sustained and drawn out. And that is putting, again, an emphasis on a more sustained battle. They're basically taking you away from what you would do in these guys, where you do the burst. You would basically just mow through all the enemies very quickly, farm it very quickly. This is where you're going to be using more strategy. You're going to be using your healers. You're going to be using your supports and other things like that. So I'm very excited to see what this new content brings. I'm very excited for the new materials we're going to be getting. They're going to be adding to it over time, and I just can't wait to see more of it. So I'm going to leave this here. I'm probably going to postpone my summon video until tomorrow, because I've actually got to spend time with my family tonight, and I've been doing this for over an hour now. So I'm just going to leave it here, and I'm going to say happy anniversary, everyone, in NieR Reincarnation. Very excited for what comes, and the best of luck to you in all of your summons and all of your pulls. I hope you get everything you're looking for. I hope I get my Awaken 4U deal because that boy's a Chad. And I will talk to you guys next time. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one. Bye.